What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do. We're on the jam session. We cook up every single game. Every single day, man. Money making Thursday. Last night, super frustrating night for me in the NBA, man. Super fucking frustrating night. The reason it was frustrating was because I hit everything on the card. There was 8 games yesterday. I went 7-1 here on the jam session. The reason it was frustrating was the one was my NBA play of the day, and it was nobody's fault but my own. If you bought my NBA play of the day yesterday and you lost, I truly apologize. I'm sorry. I don't say those words too often. We're gonna lose. I apologize for that one yesterday, bro. Damn, that mud hurt, man. The reason it hurts and the reason I'm upset with myself is because I knew that the Nuggets were on the second leg of a back-to-back following a double overtime game. I knew there was very likely chance that a lot of the guys weren't going to play and the line was going to move. I knew all of that shit. I even said it verbatim here on the show. Got to be better. Got to be a little sharper than that. Got to leave games alone sometimes. We caught it at 9.5. Line fell to 2.5. They ended up losing the game outright anyway. Once the news did break, personally, I didn't cash out. I did ride it. And let me be completely honest. I still believe that the Nuggets were going to win that game comfortably, dominantly at home. I tweeted that out before the game even started. The Nuggets, they go stupid, dummy, crazy at home at the crib. I thought they would still prevail over the San Antonio Spurs. No Fox, no Wemby, no Pop, no Spurs. Shout out to the Spurs last night, though. CP. Oh, man, CP. Is what it was. Be what it be. Won't let it derail the train. Let's talk about the good. The good was we hit damn near everything on the card yesterday. So hopefully a lot of you guys were able to make some money. I know from a lot of my parlay bettors, hopefully you guys were able to turn a profit yesterday. It was a really good day in the office for us. We're starting to see the board really well. The night before, we only missed 2 games on the card that night. So those are the positives. I'm just a little upset with myself. You understand? You get me? You follow? Is what it was. Be what it be, though, ladies and gentlemen. On to today. New day. New money-making opportunity. We're starting to see the board well, and y'all know when we get hot, we usually get hotter than fucking fish grease. So let's do exactly that, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all for watching this video continuously, more than you know. All I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Hey, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Money making Thursday. Smaller card today, just 6 games. Finna get y'all the information you need to know and get y'all in and out of here. First game on the board, we got the Orlando Magic laying 13.5 points on the Washington Wizards. Wizards off the outright win last night. Them boys beat Sacktown outright. Sacktown is fucking terrible. We've talked about it all season long. We've been fading the majority of the season. Washington ended up beating them boys outright. Shout out to the Wizards. Tonight, we're fading the Wizards. We leaned towards them yesterday on the show. Today, we're going to fade them. Orlando is supposed to be on the DMB, but I kind of like spot for them tonight. I really do. In the rest advantage spot, facing a bad team. Orlando, they haven't been that hard of a team to figure out. When they play bad teams, they usually dominate. Their defense is enough to suffocate those bad teams and propel them to a win and or cover. When they play good teams, they're just too offensively inept to keep up with those teams. They don't win. They usually fail to cover. That's been the 2024-2025 Orlando Magic. Man, how I missed the 2023-2024 Orlando Magic. But they're gone. Is what it is. Be what it be. I'm still taking the 2024-2025 Orlando Magic laying 13.5 here in this one, though. We've seen them beat up on Washington pretty much every meeting they've met them this season. 121-94, 110-90, 120-105. There's no such thing really as triple revenge. Single and double revenge, they exist. Triple revenge, nah, not really. If a team smacks you up 3 times, they're probably going to do it for the 4th time, and we call that domination. We say they just own you. So here on the Jam Session, we love single and double revenge, especially if it's at home. Triple revenge, nah, brody, you're just owned. Don't like spot for Washington on the second leg of a back-to-back. I think Orlando comes in here and dominates wins the game comfortably. I'm going to lay the points with the Magic here in our first game of the day. We keep it rolling, man. We got the Philadelphia 76ers at home at the crib as 11.5-point home dogs with the Milwaukee Bucks rolling in. Big boy number to lay with Milwaukee, man, but I have to do it. We've been fading Philadelphia pretty much blindly majority of the season. It's been one of our favorite and most profitable things to do this season. Reason being is Philadelphia is the worst ATS team in all of the NBA. There's no team you've made more money just outright fading than Philadelphia. There's no team you've lost more money just riding with this season than Philadelphia. A season of horrors for the 76ers, I think, continues tonight. This team has been blown out pretty much in every game they've played here of recent. Like 4 of their last 5 to note. New York, who's banged up, not really playing all that well right now, blew them out. Toronto aired them out 127-109. Miami aired them out 118-95. They lost outright to Washington, got beaten up by New Orleans 112-99. Milwaukee has beaten up on them all 3 meetings this season, 124-109, 123-109, 135-127. In my mind, I got this one probably something like 115-99. Something along those lines. Milwaukee wins. Milwaukee covers. I'm going to lay the points with Giannis Antetokounmpo and company. We keep it rolling, man. We got the Brooklyn Nets at home at the crib with the Minnesota Timberwolves rolling in. T-Wolves, shout out these boys, man. We cashed with them the last time they played. I really still don't know how we cashed that game. Even watching that game, I still don't understand how they pulled that game out. Jokic was out there tripping. 60-point trip, dub, tripping. But Minnesota is the kryptonite of the Denver Nuggets, man. They've beaten them all 4 meetings this season. They put them out the playoffs last season. Minnesota has been balling. Not even just against Denver. When you look at what Minnesota's been doing over the last month or so, man, you start to really understand why we've been betting and been profitable betting Minnesota. They're top 10 in defensive efficiency and offensive efficiency over the last month or so. This team is playing really good basketball. Or Brooklyn on the other side, we know what it is with this team. We know what it is. We know what it ain't. At home, fade them. On the road, dogs, rock with them. That's who they've been pretty much all season long, and that's going to be continuously who I think they are. They are coming off back-to-back wins. They beat Washington. They beat Dallas. Good win against Dallas. We had them plus the points in that one. Tonight, though, returning back home, I think they return back to a bottom feeder team. And I think Minnesota just continues to dominate. We like betting Minnesota more so on the road anyway than we do at home. It's been that way for a couple seasons. Not overcomplicating it. Fading Brooklyn. Rocking with Minnesota, playing great basketball right now. We'll lay the points. Keep it rolling, man. We got the Memphis Grizzlies out on the road, laying 4.5 points on the Miami Heat. Total 223.5. We've been riding the Linsanity run of the Miami Heat, and we're going to continue to ride it. Shout out to Miami Heat, man. It's not a great spot for them on a second leg of a back-to-back with travel, leaving out of Boston, coming home, playing Memphis. Memphis in the rest advantage spot. Memphis coming off the ugly loss in their last one. I get it. But still, I'm here to tell you who these two teams are right now currently. And right now, currently, the Miami Heat are playing the better basketball tenfold. Memphis, man, think about the free fall from an ATS perspective Memphis has done. Memphis is on the D&B. Short, sweet, simple. They're just on the D&B, and we're going to continue to fade them. We really should have been blindly fading them. We've left a lot of money on the table, not blindly fading Memphis. It's kind of crazy. Recap. Heading into, I would say 2 weeks before the All-Star break, Memphis was the number 2 ATS team in the NBA. They were a money-making machine all early season, right behind the Cleveland Cavs. 2 weeks before the All-Star break, they really started dealing with the injury bug real bad, and this team started to free fall. Since about that time, this team is I want to say they're 5-28 ATS in this span. That's how terrible Memphis has been. They went from one of the best to now barely middle of the pack. Or I think they're really middle of the pack. That's where they are. But, yeah, it's not been pretty if you've been betting Memphis. You know that. And nothing here tells me to bet them tonight. I'm going to continue to ride this Linsanity run with the Miami Heat, man. Looked really good last night. They've looked really good since beating Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors at home, getting that monkey off their back. Heat culture is back. I think they got a legitimate chance to win this game outright. Again, like they did last night. I'm going to grab the points in my back pocket here with Miami here in this one. We keep it rolling, man. We got the Portland Trailblazers out on the road facing the Toronto Raptors. Portland 4.5-point road favorites. I'm not in love with this game. I'm probably going to leave this game alone. These are two of my bad, sneaky teams that I love betting, that have put money in our pocket all season. The injury report is really concerning in a game like this tonight. Podol's out, Quickly's out, Grady Dick is out, Scotty Barnes is game time decision. On the other side, Jeremy Grant game time decision, Scoot Henderson out, DeAndre Ayton out, Anthony Simons is game time decision. Man, I don't know what to expect from these guys in this game tonight. I can give you a small lean. I would lean towards Toronto, getting the points at home at the crib. Toronto's still the number 2 overall ATS team in all of the NBA. Portland's up there too, but Toronto's number 2. Where have we loved betting Toronto this season? At home, at the crib. So, small lean on Toronto, but it's a lean at best, ladies and gentlemen, due to the injury report. I just don't know. This is a G League style game based on the injury report. You feel me? Is what it was, be what it be. Now let's talk some actual basketball, man. Game of the night. We got the Los Angeles Lake Show Lakers, my favorite team, at home, at the crib, with the Golden State Warriors rolling in, man. I've been doing a lot of yapping about these two teams post All-Star break. I got the Lakers going all the way to the NBA Finals. I really, depending on how the seeding matches up in the West, I think these two can match up in the Western Conference Finals. Right now, I said that, immediately following the All-Star. Now, the way the seeding's shaping out, it might not break out that way or break down that way, but, still could. You just never know with how jumbled things are in the West right now currently. Let's talk tonight's matchup, though. Tonight's matchup, I think it's a tough ask of the Golden State Warriors to go in here and beat the Lakers, man. The Lakers, they're pretty much a night and day team. On the road, at home, they're one of the best home teams in all of the NBA. From every metric you look at, the Lakers have been dominant at home. They really haven't done too much losing at home. And I think tonight's another night where they just get it done. I know it's probably not the explanation you're looking for. Tight line, tight game. Both teams playing well coming into this one. I think the Lakers are the better team. I think the Lakers are fairly well equipped to deal with Golden State and what Golden State's throwing at them. I think the Lakers win this game at the crib. Short, sweet, simple. Here in our last and final game of the night, I like the Los Angeles Lake Show Lakers. Laying the 1.5, 2.5. Do your line shopping. You can get whatever line you really like here in this one at the current time recording this video. But ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. All I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Really good night last night, man. Really good night. We only missed one play on the entire card. Unfortunately, it was the NBA play of the day. We will bounce back on that play today. We've hit 7 of 10 on that NBA play of the day, looking to make it 8 of 11 tonight. Scoop it up, Pickdawgz Premium. You can hop on something long-term. You can pair me up with your other favorite handicapper here on the site as well. However you want to do it, you can do it, man. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. All love, man. Swag. Let's get it done tonight. Let's make some money. See you tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.